All right, we got another Alt Weekly Review Preview. This is going to be the Alt Weekly auction that ended last night, January 23rd. You're getting this early on the morning of January 24th. We call it the Review Preview because we're going to review maybe the top 25, 30 cards that sold last night on this Alt Weekly auction. Then we're going to talk a little bit about the Michael Jordan cards that sold last night. Specifically, we'll look at the important Jordan cards that sold last night on this alt auction. Then we're going to preview some of the alt cards that are available in the next weekly auction that ends next Thursday. Remember, these alt weekly auctions always begin and end on Thursdays, and they are 14-day auctions. Enjoy the video. Hope you guys have a great weekend if you're watching this on a Friday when the video releases. Hey guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. The Alt Weekly Review Preview is underway, and let's get cranking. And we'll start with a card that we've all seen, a card that everybody loves if you're a Kobe collector. This is the famous, or should I say the infamous, 1996 Skybox EX 2000 star date PSA 10. What in the world? Sorry, I didn't log in yet. Boom, now I'm logged in. There it is. 5,354 last night. Remember, this card has an interesting history, right? We talk about it all the time. I think this card sold for like $60-something thousand at some point back in 2021, 22. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? 11,000, 10,000. Last night it sold for 5,800. There it is. There it is. 42,000. I'm sorry. I was mistaken. The card ran from 8,000 to 20,000 to 42,000 and then quickly retreated back to 20,000. And ever since then, it would appear that the card has been dropping all the way to 4,032 in 2023 on Card Hobby November. And it looks like maybe it's recovering since then. So last night, 53.54. That's a little bit down from the last two of 56.55. It looks like 5,100, 6,100. So you're talking about a card that's only a pop 97, and it is a gorgeous card. I do want to click on it and show you and give Kobe Bryant a little bit of love, specifically this card. That's a gorgeous card. 96 EX 2000 star date 2000 rookie card right there. Insert, rookie insert, depending on how you feel about rookie inserts. And now I am completely screwed up. So I told you these are organic. So here's what you do. If you want to look at last night's results, first you hit sold listings, then you go to category, and then you click basketball. And then you go up here and you type in, you click the January 23rd, and then we go back down where we were and start over again. Sorry, you can't say it's not organic. All right, next, we've seen a bunch of these Vince Carter 101s recently. It seems like this is the black. I think we've seen a couple Nebulas. This black 1 of 1 2023 Vince Carter does $5,606. We've got a 2012 Paul Pierce Gold Prism PSA 9. Even Paul Pierce, even big mouth, whiny baby, thinks he's better than he is. Paul Pierce Gold Prisms from 2012 sell for crazy numbers. $5,800 for that first year Prism Gold Paul Pierce. We know set collectors are out there. Are those the modern day PMGs? Like that, if you made me guess, I mean, I would say let's compare apples to apples. If you're making me choose a post-2000 PMG type feel, it would be 2012 gold prisms. You can't really extend that into 2017, 2018, 2019 gold prisms, but 2012 first year gold prisms, I think those are going to be probably some of the most revered parallels from the modern sports card world, from the Prism era for sure. Speaking of, 2022 gold prism has all become the place to sell your gold prisms. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like we've seen tons of gold prism, serial number to 10 parallels being sold on alt in the recent review preview videos that I've been doing. Jalen Brunson, Knicks are right there in the thick of things. Can they come out of the East? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. They've hit a little bit of a lull here midseason. It's probably because Coach Thibodeau, or Thibodeau, if you're not from Louisiana, plays his players about 40 minutes a game, and they're starting to die. But this Jalen Brunson Gold Prism PSA 9 from 2022 to $6,325. A gold Victor Wembanyama Select Rookie PSA 9. These are serial number to 10 as well. Card number 288 does $6,601. And then here we go back to 2012, first year Prism Gold. This is the Kevin Durant. This is the USA insert PSA 9. We previewed it last week on the review preview video, and here it is selling somewhere in the top 25 cards. 6,937. I'm curious to see if this card has ever sold before. It hasn't. There are no PSA 10s, so this is damn near as good as you can get. There are 6 BGS 9.5s, however. Moving along, we've got more gold Prism PSA 10, serial number to 10, Anthony Edwards 2021. What are Anthony Edwards cards doing? Now he's started to pick it up a little bit. He's starting to score a little bit more. They're right in the middle of the road. This is a 500 team. I think people are starting to realize, hey, maybe Karl Anthony Towns is a little better than we thought he was. Maybe Rudy Gobert is not the answer by himself at the center position. But this is a pop one. This is the pop one, I should say. And look at this. 3,000 back in 2022. 6,953, so more than double now. It has hit as high as 8,100. What a great image on that card. This is not your average run-of-the-mill gold Prism PSA 10. A little lenient there on the grading. Let's click it because, again, this looks off center left or right to me, but again, I'm not going to sit here and grade the grader, but that looks a little bit off to me, left, right. Maybe it's within tolerance. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. An SGC 10. Dennis Rodman, Jambalaya, does 7,620. I'm curious to see how that would compare to a PSA 10. I guess we can check that kind of stuff. 7,620 for an SGC 10, a PSA 10, 11,700 back in 2023, a PSA 9, 3,000. So that's interesting right there. SGC 7,600. What about a BGS 9.5? 4,200. So SGC 10 outselling the other guys. Maybe people are fascinated with that pop one. Interesting right there. Back to it. 2012 Gold Prism Scottie Pippen. We previewed it last week. 7,906. So he leaves Paul Pierce in the dust. This card has sold before, and this is actually down. Relisted, sold. Maybe it got paid, maybe it didn't. It looks like Alt thinks it did get paid, and now it comes back at 79.06. This is a pop one, so all of these sales are the exact same card. It has sold, that's it, 5 times. Relisted for whatever reason. Somebody was hyping it up, not paying, it looks like, but 7,906 for that sale last night for that Scottie Pippen Gold PSA 10. Steph Flawless Patch Auto does 8,100. More Anthony Edwards, his downtown from 1-in-1. This is a rookie. Let's check it. 8,100, because there's a lot of these, 54 of these, and they grade really well. Apparently, it would appear 8,100 is actually up, and it's up a good bit there. 8,100, 3 bad sales down from 82, 8,000. So over 8,000 3 times in a row. Then 3 sales in late fourth quarter of 2024, a month ago, and here we are back. It looks like it rebounded with 8,100. That sale is pending, not having been paid yet. LeBron James, 2005 SP Game Used Authentic Fabric Auto, serial number to 100. This is a quad gem. This is a great looking card. 8,972 for that LeBron James card right there. And more Jalen Brunson. This is his 2018 NT RPA, but it is the serial number 220 limited edition. This card does 9,300. What about a gold Kaboom Donovan Mitchell? This is a Donovan Mitchell gold Kaboom rookie card in a PSA 9. It's serial number to only 10. There is one PSA 10 out there, which is a big boy card. Has that ever sold? Yeah, 12.6. This one does 9.9. That's a pretty good sale. Good Lord. This card's only sold 3 times in this grade. 389. Excuse me, energy drink coming up. 389, 4272, and then 9,900. Look at Donovan Mitchell. First of all, Natalia says basketball cards are rebounding. Yes, Natalia, they are up 3% over the last 90 days, but Donovan Mitchell more than doubling, outperforming the basketball card market in general, according to Natalia. 7.04% Donovan Mitchell cards, according to Alt, are up over the last 90 days. Interesting stuff there. The Cavs are rocking and rolling. The Cavs and the Thunder have sort of separated themselves. We'll see if the Celtics can reel them in. BGS 10, Luka Doncic. Stay tuned because there's some serious Luka Doncic gold coming up. This one's serious as well. Anytime you hit a 5-figure sale on a non-rookie card, it's a big deal. This is a Luka Doncic second-year BGS 10 serial number to 10. This card does 10,777. Of course, we know this card's done 26,000 in 2021 when nobody's brain was working. Luka cards, pretty flat over the last 90 days. These graphs are always really misleading. I don't know if it's as bad as it looks or if that's like a 0.5% change. 6,900 the card dipped to in 2023, and now that looks like some genius who followed up a $26,000 sale with a 6,900 sale, now 10,777. This is the one and only, so it's the same card that sold 4 times, 26, 7, 10, and 10,777. So interesting stuff there. The PSA 10 most recently sold for $8,000. So a little bit of a premium for BGS 10 over PSA 10. At least it looks that way. Back to it again. 2012 original gold, serial number 10 prism. Dirk Nowitzki this time around, 10,837. This card has sold before. This is the all-time record, 10,658, 9210, 10,837. So the all-time record broken for a 2012 gold Dirk BGS 9.5. Flawless patch auto, serial number to 25. Paolo Banchero, who's back and healthy and killing stuff again, for lack of a better word. 13,201 for that Paolo. And then an Anthony Edwards rookie Donruss Hollow Black Laser. Lots of weird stuff going on with Donruss. This is the flat Donruss, not Donruss Optic. 13,920 for this Anthony Edwards. It's a PSA 8 black laser, hollow black laser. Never heard of it. 13,920. More Paolo Banchero. This one looks like this card, but this one's serial number to 5, and it outsells, right? This one's graded to PSA 10, 13,2. This one is not graded, but a little more intricate patch, and it's serial number to 5, so 5 times as rare. And this one is in a raw case, is the original, encapsulated deal here. And this one does 15,859. And next to it, we got a card that's near and dear to my heart. I don't have it. I need it. I really should have this freaking card, but I don't have it. 2012 Prism Gold. It was a little bit of a talk, a little chatter going on in my Damian Lillard Instagram, super collector group about who was going to buy this card and join the club. Hopefully one of those guys got it. One of our folks got it. This is the 2012 Lillard Gold Prism. It's about as good as you can get for a Damian Lillard rookie card. 16,288. This is the one I wanted to look at for sure. Down from 21, down from 20, down from 18, down from 18, up from way back in 2023, but it's been as high as 29, $35,000. Good Lord. And here we are. That's a 2-for-1 discount dating back to 2021. Let me know what you think about this. Lillard is starting to play really good basketball recently. The Bucks have rebounded from a horrific start to the season. Maybe Giannis and Lillard are clicking. Are Giannis and Lillard enough to beat the Cavs, to beat the Celtics, teams that are 5 deep as a starting lineup? The Bucks are 2 deep as a starting lineup. And don't give me that Middleton crap. And certainly don't give me Andre Jackson Jr. or that fossil that used to be known as Brook Lopez. I don't know if the Bucks have what it takes. It looks like the window's closed. This experiment was doomed from the beginning, and it's simply because too much money was tied up into Chris Middleton. And I don't know. I mean, I love Dame as much as anybody, but that's a bag they gave this dude at a late stage in his career. That might be the end of the era in Milwaukee for the great Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's see what happens. See how it shakes out. You never know. Injuries can happen. Things can happen. Maybe Giannis puts them on their back, or maybe Lillard just goes Dame time on everybody. Contenders, high ball variation, cracked ice, Luka Doncic, serial number to 20, BGS 9.5. This one does 17,364. I bet you this card used to be a lot higher than this. Let's see. 20, 28, 27, 30. 51, $66,000 this card once sold for. Here we are. This is actually a really good sale getting back to February of a year ago. So it's almost right back to where it was a year ago. It has dipped all the way down to 15 and 15.6, back to 17,364. That's a good sign for that Pop 10 cracked ice high ball variation, blah, blah, blah. Chet Holmgren, True RPA, PSA 10. Okay, we got to look this one up. That is about as good as it gets for Chet right there. Down, a little bit down. Why? He's not playing. That's why. He's killing my fantasy team. Scary looking dude. 18,046 last night. Gold LaMelo Ball. This is his rookie. It's a PSA 9, 20,000 plus. Again, right next to the auto checkerboard 1/1 PSA 10. Which of these cards do you want, guys? Which of these cards, if you had to choose for LaMelo Ball, would you guys choose? Snubbed, allegedly snubbed snubbed. Why do people say he was snubbed as an all-star starter? I mean, the dude is playing for one of the worst teams in the NBA. I shouldn't say that. They're not a good team. Let's just leave it at that. Mark Williams is starting to do some things at that center position for them. Had a Wilt Chamberlain type game the other day. Which of these two cards would you want? Are you a PSA 10 snob and do you have to go with this, or do you want to go with the premier product, the premier chromium product, and take the gold prism, serial number 10? 23,250. Is that good, bad, or otherwise? Well, it sold for $85,000 in 2022. That's frightening. Down only $61,000. 5 months later, I don't know. Something seems screwy about that. $18,988. That's up, man. This is an up sale from the last sale in 2023. It's been a long time since we've seen that card sell in a PSA 9 grade. And then the top three, here we go. This is a humongous Jordan autograph card. It's the 98 SP Authentic Sign of the Times autograph, but it's the gold parallel, which makes it super rare. It's a BGS 9 Auto 10, $27,360. It's been graded a good number of times, not nearly as rare as I thought it was. I thought this was more rare, but it's an on-card auto. 10 for the autograph is really what you're looking for. This card's up, guys. 26, and this is just looking at since 2024. Let's go back a little bit. This is definitely not an all-time high. Why? Because 2021 existed. We know that. If you throw out 2021, this card's doing pretty damn well. It's kind of held its head since 2022. I don't keep up much with the Michael Jordan autograph world, only what I share with you guys on these alt review previews and on the Fanatics Monday auction recaps. But this is a big sale. This is up over the last 3 sales. So 3 sales in 2024 in a BGS 9 slab, 26.8, 22.2, 24.4. This one does 27,360. So good looking sale right there for that sign of the times gold, and it is a beautiful Michael Jordan autograph card in itself. 2021 Shingun Nebula 1 of 1. We've seen, I think, the best Shingun card in the world sold, it looked like last week, if I recall. I might be wrong on that, but I think that was the case. This is his Nebula. Shingun cards are up. Why? Because the Rockets are badass. That's why. Because the Rockets are deep as hell. Rockets have dudes on their bench that would be starting wings on a lot of teams, a.k.a. Tari Eason, a.k.a. Not a.k.a. Why am I saying a.k.a.? A la Tari Eason, a la Cam Whitmore, a la Amin Thompson. They got some guys, man. They got some seriously talented dudes that are not going to be in Houston forever because they're going to try to catch that bag. Who would have guessed that this dude here with this, whatever this muffin is on top of his head with that fake-ass goatee that a teenager tries to grow is honestly one of the best centers in the NBA. And who would have guessed that this rookie card in a PSA 8 would sell for a whopping $29,035? But it did. But the star of the show and the winner is somebody, I don't think there's anybody really much hotter right now in the NBA as far as actual on-court performance is Victor Wembanyama. This 2023 Gold Shimmer first off the line, PSA 10, did $45,000. Far and away the winner of last night's auction. That's actually down, and it's the lowest price that the card has ever sold for. So let that sink in. Again, this is a Pop 6. It grades really well. There's only 10 of them, and there's 6 of them are in PSA 10 slabs. And the card sold for $45,533 last night, down from $52, down from $49.4, down from $49.2. So 4 consecutive downward sales of this card last night. I don't think that's a reflection of alt by any means. It's just a reflection of it's not as new and shiny anymore, even though Gold Shimmer is pretty damn shiny. Let me know what you think about this Victor Wembanyama card. Would you be a buy or a sell at 45 grand? Hypothetically, of course. Most people don't have 45 G's to throw around on a little piece of cardboard of a prospect, although it looks like he is as can't miss get. Now, no such thing as can't miss, right? He can get by a train or maybe one of these drones gets him, but he's about as can't miss prospect gets, barring some force majeure act of God that would prevent him from becoming what he is potentially going to become, which is like a combination of freaking Bill Russell and Matt Bullard. No, I'm just kidding. Right now he's the best defensive player in the world. He honestly should win Defensive Player of the Year about 10 times in a row if I had to guess. But he is becoming more and more efficient, more and more prolific as an offensive player as well, not just as a scorer, but as one of those gravity guys, right? Everything's kind of revolving around him and they're playing through him. All right, what about the Jordan stuff? Well, we saw the sign of the time sell for $27,000. We got to drop down here to the 96 first year Flair Showcase Row 1 PSA 10. Guys, this is a base card, but God dog it. I got to do this again. What is going on with this crap? Hang on, let me see if I can get this thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. We got to drop down here. This is a base card, but how beautiful is this card, guys? Look at these cards. This is what I've been trying to explain to people. It's not a card you're going to find in the hierarchy because it can be argued it's a parallel and that row 2 is the base, row or whatever, but let's just call it a base card for today's purposes. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous looking card. Everything about this card is just beautiful, including the fact it's got Michael Jordan on it. It's a pop 29. So here we are. What is this now? Almost 30 years post-release of this 96 Flair Showcase product, and it's been graded a bazillion times, and there's only 29 PSA 10s. So don't count on catching a PSA 10. It looks like the average grade's a PSA 8. And BGS 8.5. PSA 10 is few and far between. $4,000. That's a little bit down. I think that this $4,850 was the all-time high. Yeah, it was. And it's not even close, because if you've got this card, you just don't sell it. I mean, check it out. Since 2021, it's only sold 6 times, and it's a pop 29. That's not very many. So this is the second highest sale in history for this card, but it is down from the January 2nd best offer that was accepted on eBay, if you believe that sale. $39.39 was the highest sale before that. So big time card right there, big time sale for that Jordan card. We know the titanium, right? We know it's translucent. This drives me crazy when cards are kind of askew or off kilter, as an old person would say, within the slab. But this card is a horizontal card, and it is die cut, and you can't really tell because the white background, but this titanium is askew, and that would drive me bananas. PSA 9 titanium here. How did that card do? It is clearly translucent and a great image right there. No yellowing or greening or whatever color you want to worry about. It's actually not a great sale. It's not a huge sale. $1,800 is a pretty good sale for a pop 96. I mean, again, I don't even really know what to say. This card's been all over the place. Look, 21, 22, 17, 25, like in back-to-back sales 6 days apart, from 1775 to 2500, back down to 1980, and then it's dipped into, now it's back to 2250, down to 1800. 1883 is probably about on average for that pop 96 titanium PSA 9. 97 SP Authentic, another base card, PSA 10, $841. Damn, that seems high. Pop 31, shout out to Reggie Miller. That is an all-time record. That is definitely going to be an all-time record for this card. Did I jump the gun? I did. Oh my God, take it back, take it back. I cannot believe this card sold allegedly on eBay for $1,250. I don't know, y'all. That looks like an anomaly to me. $1,482, okay, sorry, I was way off. That's nowhere near a record. God dang it, I just want to ring that cowbell so bad. Not a record, but a big sale there. Tim Duncan in the background getting dunked on. 2-patch Sweet Swatches dual LeBron and Jordan. Only $791 for this 2006 dual patch PSA 8 serial number to 199. That's a big time card right there. $791. How about the Jordan Best Cuts refractor? Not the atomic, but just the refractor. It's a PSA 6. A lot of these come back men's size, including one that my good friend just submitted. This one does $500 in a PSA 6. A die cut 97 SPX. This is a base card, even though it looks like a spaceship. It looks like an insert at the very least, but more like a spaceship. PSA 9, pop 386. Not as rare as it looks, but 360 is a really big sale there. Holy crap, 360. Guys, damn, 360 might be an all-time record. Can I guess? Can I just guess here? I got to get back to 2021. I'm never going to get there. I don't want to hit the damn cowbell because I've already prematurely hit the cowbell today once. So that might be a record. Somebody let me know if that's the all-time record for that 97 SPX base card, number 5. Topps Mystery Finest Borderless. Incredibly confusing card. There's a million different variations of this crazy thing. BGS 9.5. This is not a refractor, but it does $224. And then the Provisions. What the Provisions doing? $104. That seems cheap. Pop 1,000. That's probably why. $104, $110, $125, $105. That's it for Jordan. We've seen the Jordan stuff. The big sales, of course, were the Sign of the Times Gold, and then the Flair Showcase Row 1 PSA 10 that did really, really well. All right, what is upcoming? This is an auction that's going to end next Thursday night. Guys, go right now. Go into your phone. Go to your Microsoft calendar or whatever y'all use, right? If you're not an iPhone person, plug into your calendar just a reminder every Thursday around 4 o'clock. Just go look, just go bid, go check out what's out there, put in some bids on some cards that you're looking for. These alt auctions always end Thursday evenings, and this will be no exception. This will end next Thursday, January 30th. Right now, the bigger cards in here, we've got a Tatum Flawless Star Swatch Signatures Gold. This is his 2017, so that's a rookie card right there. And then we've got the only Luka Doncic Gold Prism black label in existence, not just for this year, period. This is it. So Luka's had what? 2018, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Have we done 24 yet? I don't even know how it works with Ultramodern. I don't know if that's out yet. 24, what is Wembanyama? I don't know. We've got, what, 50 of them? Only one black label exists. You're looking at it. And then right next to it, another gold prism from 2020. This is also serial number 10, of course. A patch auto from Flawless Steph Curry. This is the Ruby Parallel, a BGS 8. If you're trying to get into a Jordan rookie, maybe this is your chance. This is a BGS 8, pretty decent centering, a little off left to right for sure, and top to bottom. That's why it's an 8. This card we know has done humongous numbers in the past. They've got on here Pop 15, very rare Jordan card. Yes, it is not a very rare card at all. It is actually a base card, but it is a very rare card in in PSA 10 for sure. As you can see, this is not a very rare Jordan card. So Alt jumped the gun a little bit on that one. Card's been graded well over 1,000 times. But check this out, guys. Look at this chart. Natalia, you can kiss it. Look at what MJ is doing. Up 10.98% over the last 90 days. So MJ card's faring very, very well. This card sold for a huge number last time we saw it sell at a public auction. Orange Wave, serial number to 60, BGS 10, Victor Wembanyama. We've got a black 1/1 Magic Johnson Prism PSA 8. Why is it PSA 8? Well, it's way freaking off center, horribly off center. That's why. But it's a black 1/1. We've got an Infuego. I've heard that somewhere before. Select swipe that from the Topps product back in the 90s. And this is the Caitlin Clark Gold Vinyl Infuego 1/1. If you're into that kind of thing. Kobe Bryant. Topps Chrome Gold Refractor. In 2004, Gold Refractors were serial number to 99, but this is a BGS 9.5, so label color match if you want to go that route. 2003, LeBron James Paper Flagship. PSA 10, right? Maybe you want to add one of those to your collection. An orange LaMelo Ball rookie, serial number to 49. This is a PSA 10. There's not too many of these, is there? These things were pretty off-center this year, I thought. Yeah, Pop 15. So only 15 of those out there. It's at $1,000 and counting. LaMelo, nobody really hotter than him except maybe Victor. And Jordan, apparently, up 10.98% over the last 90 days. Gold V2 foil. I don't know what's happening here. This sounds important. It's serial number to 50. It's a 10-10. It's Wembanyama. He's wearing a jersey from a team that he played for at the park. Topps Chrome Refractor, LeBron, 8.5. Anthony Edwards, I think we just saw the 10 sell, which was a Pop 1. Here's your chance to get the poor man's version, right? The PSA 9 copy, which will sell for a fraction. Get in, get nasty, get after it. 2021 Gold Prism, Anthony Edwards, PSA 9. Star Swatches, Paolo Banchero, patch auto here in that flawless encapsulated deal. How about a Kobe Bryant, Minneapolis Lakers retro jersey, color match, blue X-Fractor, serial number to 90, PSA 10, Pop 2. Mark my words, this card's going to go for big numbers. Kobe's hot. This card is unique. This card is rare. It is from Topps Chrome, which is the premier chromium product of the time, even more so than Finest. It is a blue X-Fractor color match with that jersey. And of course, it's got punk-ass Paul Pierce in the background, just watching Kobe kick his ass over and over, which makes it even more special in my mind. Gold Prism Kevin Durant. I'm telling you, Alt has become the place to sell your gold prisms. I don't know what the deal is, but it seems like we see tons of gold serial number 10 prisms selling on Alt recently. This Kevin Durant from 2021 is a PSA 9. Brandon Miller, beautiful color match. If you squint hard enough, right? This is the Teal Ice PSA 10. Brandon Miller killing it, putting up a ton of threes, having a really good season. And then a Podziemski Gold, PSA 9. That is his rookie card, 1 out of 10. How about this inscription from Steph Curry? I can do all things. Of course, he's referencing the Bible verse. I can do all things through Christ, and he's got that right. And this is an auto, and it's on card. This is pretty cool, I must admit. It says Pop 181, but I don't know if he put that inscription on 181 of them. My guess is he did not. I think that's a really cool piece right there. Maybe one of my Christian friends can jump out there and jump on that card. I think that's really, really cool. He's done some things, man. I can tell you that. He can do all things, especially from that three-point line. All-time greats from 2011, Upper Deck Signatures, PSA 8, LeBron. Oh, here's another inscription. Okay, this is cool. So this must be the same consigner. Unanimous MVP, 5/10/2016, and then autographed. So that's an interesting inscription there, and that's just Topps. Was this Topps Chrome? That was Topps 321. This is Topps 321, but they've got different pops, so I'm not really sure because that's a authentic 10. And this is an authentic 10. I'm not sure why the pops would be different on those. I don't know what PSA is doing with those pop reports. Neon Orange Pulsar, whatever that means, Victor Wembanyama. So those are serial number to 15. And then last row here, we'll look at a Ruby parallel from Tyrese Halliburton, Mr. Hot and Cold, right? I talk about him all the time. Really good looking patch right there. Those are serial number to 15. And then next to it, we've got a Leaf Multigraphics, Octographics. Look at this label. Can we look at this label? This is ridiculous. Leaf should be freaking ashamed of themselves. What is happening here? First of all, it's 4 sticker autographs. I'm going to read this out. You ready? 2022-23 Leaf Multigraphics, Octographics, Pink Kaleidoscope, Curry, Johnson, Irving, Durant, Giannis, Jokic, Johnson, Worthy. That's just, I don't know. None of them, I mean, none of these are licensed. It looks like it's almost a Warriors jersey and then it's airbrush. This is just silliness. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be driving eyeballs, but God, don't bid on that. That's awful. That is terrible. And it's a 9 for the auto. That's just, ugh. I'd rather have this Victor Wembanyama mosaic gold with all kinds of crap going on in the background. I can't stop there. Let's do another one. Oh, I didn't know they still did Luck of the Lottery. This is his Prism Luck of the Lottery, graded with SGC, 8.5, serial number to 10. I remember when those parallels first came out. I think it was 2017, I think it was the first year we saw Luck of the Lottery, and those Luck of the Lottery gold prisms are really good looking. A Mercury Wembanyama, I hadn't talked about that in a little bit, right? Didn't even know people were still buying this stuff and selling this stuff, but this is his autograph relic, Cosmic, serial number to 50, and it's autographed as well. And then here's a big one, right? A Shaq Big Man on court. This is going to be a low pop card. Yeah, pop 18. What has it been graded? 150 times, something like that. But this is the second year Big Men on court, Skybox Z-Force with that lenticular surface. Shaquille O'Neal, one of the biggest and baddest from the 90s, one of the most highly sought after, highly collected players from the 90s, and he throws that adage that big men are not collectible in the trash can and dunks on it and wraps his legs around you. That's it, guys. That's the end of the video. The review preview is over. This was the results of the January 23rd, yesterday, Thursday, auction ending on Alt, and a preview of the cards that are ending 6 days from now. If you guys are interested, go get on Alt, go get registered. It's simple. Even a Cajun can do it. I did it in 5 seconds. Also, you might want to search into, look into the Alt search features, because you can save searches in the Alt platform that will pull up results from more than just the Alt platform. I don't know if you guys know this, and I probably should talk about this a little more. It's one of the coolest features. There's a lot of really cool features with Alt, but this is probably the most badass thing that they do. You can save a search in Alt that will pull up a card that you're looking for on Alt, but it'll pull it up even if you find it on MySlabs, if you find it on Fanatics, if you find it on eBay. It'll pull that up, and you'll get an email saying, hey, somebody just listed, you know, your, Antoine Carr, rookie PSA 9 on eBay, and you can go find it on eBay. So Alt's steering you in the right direction to find the cards that you're specifically looking for. That's it. That's the end of the video, guys. If you're watching this on a Friday, I hope you guys have a great, great weekend. The snow has finally subsided in Louisiana, so chaos had ensued for about 72 hours, but we are now back to normal, and all my little Cajun people here have sort of adjusted and are getting back to life as normal, even though it is in temperature in the 30s, which is also chaotic in and of itself down here because people don't know what they're doing. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.